All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Divine Divas in three, two, one.
The best leadership happens when you step away for 10 minutes.
This is Back in 10. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Back in 10. I am Savanah.
And I'm Jen.
And this episode is a continuation of our Meeting Mayhem week, where we talk about dental meetings, dental conferences, things we like about them, what makes it impactful for us as dental leaders. And today we want to revisit a previous episode about speakers and how we choose what speakers we see. What is it that they discuss, or how do they present that really resonates with us as dental managers? And to recap, we had mentioned a few of our top speakers. Let's go back over that, Jen. So who was in that top 5 initially? We had no particular order, no hate to anyone who's not on the list. These just popped into our brains as our top 5 right now who are hot in the industry.
Yes. Catherine Eitel-Belt.
Catherine Eitel-Belt, Communication Master.
Yes. Judy K. Mosoff.
Judy K. Mosoff. Oh, I'm so sad she's retiring.
I know. Man. Teresa Duncan.
TD.
All the way, baby. Carrie Weber.
Carrie Weber. Legacy. She is a legacy. She comes from legacy, and she is a legacy.
Yes. Uh-huh. Steve Anderson.
Steve Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
Fire. There is a fire in that man when he speaks that is so engaging, and you come out of that refreshed and just raring to go. Love that.
Yeah. And I think, look, Savanah, with those, industry speakers that we're talking about here, let's talk about some of the things that we feel like make them fantastic. Like some of the things that we look for that we know we're going to get something out of the course, right? Like we've been to both of us have been to so many courses with all of those and many others, but with all of those specifically. So I think one of the biggest things for me is that speaker is really engaging with their audience. Like you feel like you're having a conversation with them. It's not them speaking from a podium, I'll say. Like you are there with them and they are your equal and they're there to support you and guide you. Even if you've never met them or had a conversation with them before, they make you feel like they got you and they know what you've been through and they can offer some advice and some guidance. I'd say that's one of the biggest things.
I love that. They're not speaking at you, they're speaking with you. It is that conversation. I agree with you, Jen, on that. For those 5 that we mentioned, I've always felt as though it is a conversation. And I love that you brought up that they make you feel like they've been there. That support is really huge when you're sitting in this 3-hour course. And it does help with the engagement. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I think one of the other things too is when I walk away, I know what they wanted me to get out of it and what I can do to implement anything. Like I have steps in my head. I know actionably what I can do and I don't feel lost. Like I've been in classes before where I leave and I go,
what the hell did they talk about?
I don't understand. And I was fully there, fully engaged. And I just like, man, it completely went over my head or I don't know, like in a haze almost, and that's the last thing that you want. You want people to leave feeling refreshed. And I've been in some of those classes with those speakers that I've cried. Y'all know Queen Crier over here. I cry. But it hits you in a certain way that like you can feel it and you feel the emotions behind it because again, they make you feel like they've been there with you and that they can just support you through it. It hits different.
And there is a real importance to the type of course you're taking, right? Or where you're seeing this speaker. And more importantly, the difference between an educational course or a keynote motivational course. I've been to educational classes where I feel like I'm sitting in fluff and on a cloud. And I say to myself, this is not what I invested in. I,
Mhm.
I would have gone to the spa rather than sit here for 3 hours and hear extra motivation. I'm not saying that that's not important. That's not what I'm saying. But if I go to an educational course, I expect coming out of it to have actionable items that I can take back and implement when it comes to
Mhm.
educational courses. And I feel like
Mhm.
those top 5 that we mentioned, I've always left their courses with
Yeah.
3 different items of change I knew I could implement easily.
Yeah.
And they gave me the
Even
tools to be able to do that.
even when it was a keynote. Like,
Even
there
when it was,
are
mhm,
yeah, whether it's a 20-minute, keynote, 45, or it's a 5-hour course, 2-day course for some of them that
mhm,
I've done before, I've always had actionable things come out of those. But
mhm,
they are people that also invest in themselves, right? Like we've been talking about this whole week, right? Is investing in yourself and learning and growing. And those are things that they have done too. And we talked about change in the last episode and how sometimes change is hard. Man, you think that they're different from when they started too? Like everything has changed based on feedback and what you learn, and how people, take in the information that you give them. There's so much that comes along with that. They have um, definitely they just know their craft of speaking
mhm.
and how to do it and how to make people um, understand what their point that they're trying to make is.
It also is valuable to me, at least, when real world scenarios are
Ooh, yeah.
crafted into their presentation.
Mhm.
I understand what you're telling me. I understand why it will help XYZ be successful or why it's going to
Mhm.
implement this type of change. Um, Give me an example. Show me that what you're saying works. When a speaker is
Mhm.
able to present to me why it works, how it's worked, and that it has worked successfully,
Mhm.
invested, totally invested. Like look at TD, look at Teresa Duncan's courses about insurance. Insurance is not, the most engaging discussion. It isn't. But as a dental insurance nerd, I will see Teresa Duncan over and over and over again because she makes it engaging and she brings it back
Mhm.
to real world scenarios.
Yeah. And she stays on top of it.
She stays on
She's
top of it. She's current.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't want to
Yes.
see some washed up speaker from 85 years ago who really doesn't know what's happening in the dental industry. I
No.
don't.
No, no. Someone that's asking the questions and is listening, that's huge. That's
Mhm,
huge. Like, I
mhm,
know one of the things that I learned, oh my gosh, more than 10 years ago? Way more than 10 years ago, 15 years ago, maybe. Um, from Judy Kay was all about what people bring with them, right? Their boats. And she makes it fun. She makes it so you remember. So I remember BOAT, and it's an acronym: beliefs, opinions, assumptions, and truths. And I borrow that genius very often because it's a great analogy, and just having things that people can understand easily and can remember.
mhm.
I probably wrote that down 15 years ago, and I haven't looked
Yeah.
at it since because it's right here. It's ingrained in my head now because it makes total sense too.
Mhm,
So just yeah, look for different speakers, look at what their topics are, and see if any of them are going to help with your practice and with your team.
mhm, mhm.
I think as we talk about conferences and stuff too, Savannah, we're talking about like things that we bring back with us. So yes, lots of education, lots of learning, but can we talk about the swag?
Oh, swag. I could go on forever about swag.
Yeah.
Uh, What has been your favorite piece of swag? Like, if you had to pick one, you have to
Mhm.
pick one right now, I'm asking you. One. I have mine in my head. I broke it recently, but I have it.
I know what it is. I know. Okay. It was a recent one. And I think it's something that we're hoping that we can do in the future for our lovely listeners too.
Oh yeah.
Something to just like get you in the zen and to bring you back to like, I don't know, scent
Bring
is
me back to
everything.
Jen.
It just makes you remember things. So I'm going to say the travel oil diffuser
Ugh.
humidifier.
Mm, mm,
Yeah,
mm.
that's been a fave. I
It's
remember
broken.
when we got that, Savannah, we cracked that sucker open in the hotel room and just, yeah,
Savanah
amazing.
traveled with her essential oils, and subsequently we got Jen her essential oils too. So now Jen has her travel essential oils. Yeah, mine is right back there on the table. I have
This is
Stress Away running right now.
this is from the hotel that we stayed at, Savannah, in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yes. Uh-huh.
That
Yeah.
smells beautiful.
So
I'm with you. I loved the oil diffuser because
mm,
I could use it anywhere. I could put it in my office. If I was a dental
mhm,
manager, I could put it in my office at the dental. I mean, in my
right.
on my desk at the office. Um, yeah, 100%. But
Yeah.
I think a constant awesome swag gift is a solid pen.
Oh.
Give give me a solid pen.
Mm-hmm.
I will talk to you for 25 minutes at your booth, especially
Yeah.
if your pen is like Jen's pens that she gives out for her business with the fidget spinner on the top.
Oh, don't
Mm,
give away all my secrets.
I
That
won't. Sorry.
that
We're gonna
is
put that. Especially
money.
Jen's types of pens. If you would like to know what Jen gives out, you have to reach out to her directly and become a client or do a demo with her, and then she'll tell you what kind of pens she gets. Um, but a solid pen,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
I want like a
Why do I
like
get so
a
excited?
heavyweight pen, not super heavy, like right there's a sweet spot. I don't want a thin
Mhm.
plastic one. I want one that writes really smooth. Yeah. Mhm. I'm telling you, there's certain ones that are just yeah.
Yeah.
But a pen, I would say notebooks, sometimes those are a little, I think everyone's really specific in what they want in a notebook, I'll say.
Yeah.
Um, One of the other things, honestly, that I love is a good water bottle. I know a lot of people don't like water bottles, but oh yeah. Oh, that was from my class.
That was from your class.
Look at
Um,
that.
yeah, sorry, the backside says who actually supplied this swag. But now it has a back and 10 sticker on it, so we're double swagging it.
Yes.
We
It's a
were
double.
just testing to see what we liked best. But
Yeah, it's a double.
don't
Mhm.
worry, this
Mhm.
analytic company.
But
I
it's
still love you.
heavy.
It is
It's good. It's solid again, right?
Mhm, mhm.
Trying to think
Something
of
I'm gonna
other.
use. I don't want a knick-knack.
Yeah.
Do not give me, like, a
No.
ball.
No. Uh-uh.
I'm not gonna use that. What am
I
I
just
gonna
had
use
a
that
really
for?
good idea for a swag item, but I feel like I wanna do I lock it up
Ruminate?
in my head and talk about it later with you?
Yeah, 'cause
We
we're
might
gonna use it for us.
mm, I want something that I can use.
I got
Like,
this piece of swag.
oh,
It's a
yeah.
keychain flashlight that has
Yeah.
all different friggin' modes on it. It has a
Yep.
red light in it. This
Yep.
is something that I use.
Mhm. I got a pen that has a Phillips and flathead mini screwdriver in it.
Oh, I love that.
And you just unscrew it, flip it over, and then it's a screwdriver.
I love that.
Amazing.
Lip
Amazing.
balms, those are always fun.
Mm.
Lip balms.
Mhm.
Um,
Think if you're going to a sunny place, I would get a UV lip balm.
mm,
That was something I always gave to patients too. It's great, especially
mhm.
in the summertime.
And I
Um,
appreciate swag that's not only multi-purpose, but is not wildly over the top. I love, to rock a little rhinestone here and there. But honestly, companies, when you invest that much money in a full rhinestone bag that can only be used really for that conference, I feel like that's a
mhm,
waste of your money. And then what happens when it goes home? Like it just gets handed down to a
right.
preteen or it gets trashed.
That's
Don't
what
waste your money. Like
my kids have a lot of the swag that we have
you
been
come home from conference
gifted.
and they're like, Mom, give me the swag bag. I want to see
They
what's
do.
in
They
it.
like wait for it. They're like, what did you get? What did you get? So you need to, there's certain conferences that they give a lot more swag at, I will say, but always leave a little bit of room in your carry-on for extra swag. I'll say for companies deciding on swag, do not have it be any liquids over 3 ounces
Or
because
glass.
a lot of people, or glass or something really heavy. I was at a conference before, they're like, "Oh, you won this big basket." And I'm like, "That's great. I can't do anything with that. I can't
I'll have the
what
insides of the basket, but you keep the basket.
yeah, or like but even the stuff in the basket, I'm like, "How am I going to get this home?"
Mm-hmm.
So if you are doing like a giveaway or something like that, always have the option that you will ship it
Mm-hmm.
to that attendee so then they don't have to worry about it because
Ooh,
that's
that's
just
a great idea.
mhm. Yeah, just because sometimes it's too much. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
it's too much. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I really liked the ring lights. There was one company one year
Mm.
that gave out ring lights for your cell phone.
Mhm.
Maybe
Yep.
that's when selfies became a craze. I don't know. I'm old now,
Mhm.
people. But
No, I love a good ring light.
Mhm.
Someone gave out like the selfie stick extenders before too.
Usable
So
items.
many. Mhm. Mhm. You want it to be something too that when they're walking around, when someone's walking around with your item, if someone else sees it, they go, "Where did you get that?"
Mhm.
Because yes, they're going to come over to your booth to get that swag, but they're going to come over and talk to you. Make them talk to you before they get a big thing. Yeah.
One thing I explored when I was a vendor at a large event was, how am I going to get people to my booth? Like, what is going to entice people? So I had a really nice swag gift at the booth, and I had a exciting but kind of mediocre gift that people could wear and would create conversation. So I had these scrunchies that lit up and glowed.
Mhm.
So by the end of the day, there were people walking around with these light up, glowing scrunchies in their hair, on their arm, in their bag. And it got to the point where, like, oh, you're the booth that has the glow scrunchies? Oh, can I have
Mhm.
one? Oh yeah, sure. Do you mind, like, can I just scan your badge for a second and then we can chat about what we do, and I'll happily give you a glow scrunchie. And even better, if you schedule or you secure this membership, you're gonna get this awesome cup too. So let's just chat. Have something that's gonna bring people to your booth that's noticeable. So
Mhm.
like, even if you have an awesome pen, if you're not that well known yet in the dental industry and you want more leads, make it visual. Make
Mhm.
people ask other attendees, like, "Where'd you get that?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that big sunbrella hat that says on vacation?" "Oh, you got it from that big finance company? Okay, I'm all town over
Mhm.
there."
I
Yeah,
still have mine.
I do too. Please, I
Yeah.
still have, like, my friendship bracelets and
Out of
stuff, like,
office. Uh-huh.
one of that company, I won't say who it is, I will just tell you their primary color is green. Their swag is on point. Whoever is
Always.
marketing for swag at events there, it's on point.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Always. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think that we've covered most of our exciting
Yeah.
swag and what makes it accessible.
Agreed. Yeah. I would say I don't need a bag.
Not
I don't need
anymore.
a bag. I have bags of bags of bags. My husband calls me the bag lady because at one time there were so many like dental bags in this house that it's just nope. Mm-mm.
If you're gonna
Don't.
give a bag, don't give those grocery reusable bags. Give, like, a cosmetic bag. There was one HR company who gave out, maybe it was, like, I think they labeled it, like, the hangover bag or something.
Oh, yes. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah, and
Uh-huh.
it was a
It had, like
cool little travel bag that you could throw in your car, in your purse, while you're
yep.
hiking, on the boat, like, you
Mhm.
could that type of bag is
Yeah.
useful.
It had all the essentials. It had, like,
Mhm,
Band-Aids and everything. Uh-huh. I
mhm,
think
yeah,
look, and if you're gonna do, like, a bag, the ones that, like, fold up like a little tiny one that folds up that you can like stick in your purse or stick in your car if you ever need it. That makes more sense than like a big bag that I'm going to put over my shoulder and it's like bright yellow that I'm only going to use at the conference. Like, I think the point of this is give people something that they're actually going to use after and not have it be a one-time thing. You want them to like wear it out, use it out, and for people to see that, not just at the conference, but in general. So, yeah,
100%. Let's
call it a day. Sounds good.
Sounds
Clocking
good.
out, Savanah.
Clocking out to clock back in. You know what I'm saying? God, I need to stop.
I know. Bye, y'all. See you later.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for spending a few minutes with us on Back in 10.
If something made you laugh, nod, or feel a little more human, share it with a friend and make sure that you're subscribed.
You can also follow us on Instagram at Back in 10 Pod for more behind the scenes, updates, and probably a little chaos.
We're not here to have it all figured out. We're just here to tell you the things that we wish someone had told us.
And remind you that leadership doesn't have to be perfect, just real.
We'll be back in 10.